Hey audiophiles, Fernando from SkyFi Audio. It is December 1st and 30 days since our last recent arrival video. So this is where I should have walk around the shop and showcase what has come in since the last time we spoke. A lot of things coming, a lot of things going. It's been a tremendous month for us in terms of sales. We've done really, really well. All sorts of things are selling. Turntables are obviously very hot still. And a lot of speakers lately, much more than usual, and I'll show you that we're pretty low on speakers right now. So let me dive right in. So over here in Bay 1, you'll notice this is a set of Vandersteen Model 3s. I think they're the signature edition. I just put a new tweeter on one of these to make sure it's absolutely perfect for the next owner. Great speaker, the right size within the Vandersteen range, and a great performer, tremendous bass, and great clarity. Looks over here like we've got a set of McIntosh. These have been sold, a C30 with a matching 2205. We're doing just last minute testing before it goes out. Over here we see our Conrad Johnson Premier 17 LS with the Premier 11. I'm surprised this hasn't sold yet. Conrad Johnson doesn't seem to hang around very long in the shop. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit here. This has a really cool stepped attenuator. Let's see, I'm not sure if I featured this turntable before. I just pulled this out of storage. This is a Luxman PD300. Beautiful turntable. It's got a vacuum platter system where it sucks down the record by turning this knob here. Old machined aluminum tone arm. Really beautiful vintage piece from Luxman, from Japan, of course. Nothing new over there. Let me walk over this way. Lots of stuff going out. I think these are a pair of Sonos Favors Olympicus, and this is a pair of Wilsons going all the way to the other side of the country. All right, walking over to the speaker area. We now have two pairs of Givens. These have a huge following in two different sizes. I think it's a Devore Fidelity Given 8 and Super something. In a beautiful finish. Just take a look at this. Super nice. Other than that, Vienna Acoustics, Beethovens, they're back here. They're in gloss black. I can't show you a good shot. They're kind of covered up. But you can see this on our website. And of course, the Wisdom Audio. I've showed you this before as a full system. That has just been listed along with the matching electronics. Walking over to Bay 2. Here you'll find Hal getting ready to do our next audition video. We're going to be doing a recording with the those are Jadi Eurythmy speakers. So we're going to use Hal to make a recording. Sneak peek at another arrival here. I won't tell you much about that. I'm going to do a video on that on its own. Here is a nice LP12, Linn LP12 with a later plinth. This is the smooth black plinth on it. It's got a Linn ETOC tone arm, one of my favorite tone arms from Linn. And we can customize this for you if you'd like to have some of our custom plinths. We could really get these looking beautiful. Working over this way, we've got some amplifier stands from Bosso Continuo, finished in a beautiful leather, black leather and green stitching. So if you got a McIntosh system, you got a pair of monoblocks from McIntosh, this would look killer. The color combination is essentially made to go with McIntosh. And they have the glass tops and the super adjustable spiked feet. Okay. Let's go to Bay 3. Not much new on Bay 3. We did sell the XRT 1Ks. The later version's still here. And behind them are the cello Stradivari Grands. We do have a bunch of these Sumiko subwoofers. These are a tremendous deal. If you need 1, 2, or even 4, one for each corner of the room, we are providing a great offer price on these Sumikos. As you see, we've got a total of 9 of them. So give us a call if you're interested in more than one. Looking over at the McIntosh rack, we're probably lighter than we have been in a long time. A lot of the monoblocks and the tube amps have sold, but we still have some great pieces. We still have these MC30s that have been completely restored. That's them right here. So 30 watt monoblocks. We've got the 60 watts, the MC60s or the McIntosh 60s. Over there, also fully restored. Here's an MC240. And then move over this way, there's another 240, I believe. And then up on the rack, just pretty much every vintage tuner, preamp, and amplifier they've made. We've got a C11 that's a new addition to the family. MA5100 up there. It's a nice little integrated amp. And then a bunch of MX110 integrated tuner preamps. There's a beautiful C26 in its walnut case. MC2105. Anyway, pretty much 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, we've got it here. We just finished restoring this MVP, the 861. Sorry, it's a little dark in there. And not much else. We're pretty low on CD players from McIntosh. I think we've got 1 or 2 units. Oh, here's another one. This is MVP 871. That would make a great CD player as well. All right, moving over to our racks. Here are our MBL speakers. These are our waiting parts. I did a separate video on these, on the restoration of these. So if you're interested, go to our channel. These are the MBL 101Es. So you can see I've removed the mid-range and tweeters from them. And I've been in contact with MBL on getting these repaired so we could find a new home for them. Okay, working over to rack to aisle 1. In here, a couple of things worth noting. This Mark Levinson ML7 preamplifier. This has a built-in phono card, which makes this a formidable solid-state vintage preamp. We also have another Dragon ready to go, sitting up there. Fully restored Nakamichi Dragon. We've had a shortage of these, but we finally got 1 or 2 ready to go. And then going to the second aisle, recent arrivals include, we just sorted out this Mark Levinson. Here it is. It's labeled as a number 36 DAC, but it's actually a 360S. It's been fully updated by the factory. So this is a tremendous vintage DAC. Here's the Wisdom amplifiers and the Wisdom audio system. Audio Note, we just got our first ever Audio Note phono preamp. Can't remember where it went. There it is. That's a tube phono stage. I just went through it on the bench, measured really well. One of the best measuring phono preamps we've seen in a while. That'll go online this Friday. And not much else in here. Let's go over to the tech area and see what we're working on. Bunch of car parts, as you can see. Oh, this is, I just pulled this out so I could put it together. It's a Acoustic Signature Wow XL turntable, and it's missing a tone arm, but that opens up a ton of possibilities. I've got quite a selection of tone arms. So if you're looking to have something customized for you, if you've got a tone arm that you want, this is a great platform. Outboard power supply, push button speech selection. It's a really nice turntable. We've got one completely built by Acoustic Signature, and then we've got this one waiting to receive a tone arm. Here's Technics RS1506. Here's a 4-track recorder with the ability to do 2 tracks. I'm restoring this for a client. This is on hold. And then I pulled this out of the rack just yesterday. Pretty neat reel-to-reel. It does the smaller format reels. It's a 4-channel, it looks like. And it's a Panasonic 740. Super clean. Look at the condition of this thing. Considering its age, it's pretty remarkable. So I'm going to do some testing on that today and see if I can get it ready to go. Over to here, this McIntosh 275. is waiting for last minute TLC. We've got some tubes it looks like we're putting in it, and then we'll give it a long-term test and make sure it's measuring perfectly. Here's a Marantz 7. This is a legendary Marantz 7 tube vintage preamp. This is restoration work that we're doing for a friend. And then on Ben's bench over there, let me back up so you can get a better shot. He's working on a Griffin amplifier. I think he's just doing long-term temperature testing. You can get a look at this beast. It takes two people to put this on the workbench. And you've kind of like separated almost piece by piece, so you can get to the points you need to in order to test and adjust and all that. So Ben's working hard on that. My bench is cleared for the first time in a long time. I've got to figure out what I'm going to work on next, but there's no lack of candidates here. Got some Mac tuners. That Jadi DAC's been sitting around for a while. An MR78 and needs a new meter. And this audio research waiting on a laser. So lots of things to work on. Oh, here's a CR7A. Or at least a carcass from a CR7A. That's also waiting for some TLC. Up on the car lift, there is nothing. The M5, if you follow us, you know that we usually have at least one car project happening. That's a lift in the middle of our shop. The M5, the E34 M5, that's usually here, it's gone out to get the air conditioning worked on, and then it's going to go to the body shop. So nothing up in the lift today. One last thing worth mentioning, we're getting rid of some of the stuff that we're just not going to get to. So we've put a bunch of these great candidates for restoration up on eBay. We've got a series of Pioli Behemoth monoblock amplifiers. I think these are on our website. We've got a Scott tube preamp that we're just about to list. We've got a Fisher amplifier that is in good physical shape, needs a coat of paint and light restoration work, a TIAC X1000R, and some other bits and pieces. So check out our eBay channel if you want to see any of that. So that's it. This is concludes our updates for December. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to the channel and give us some thumbs up. It helps keep us motivated and engaged, and provide any feedback if you like below. Thanks for watching.